All right, let's get straight to it. Welcome to Leader Logic. My name's Amelia, and today we're talking about how to supercharge your safety moments. If you're in an engineering industry or a construction industry, one of the things you'll often come across is safety moments. Now, they're something that's quite common, and the aim is to build a safety culture. And basically, what they are is a short meeting that starts often at the start of another meeting or at the start of site work. It's always safety related, that's kind of the point. It's not a replacement for the existing policies that the business has, or the safety practices, procedures, all the different types of regulations. This is a supplement to the existing formal stuff. It's just a short reminder to people before they start work each day. It's an informal meeting and it helps build safety culture. Ultimately, the purpose of a safety moment is to help get everyone home safe at the end of a workday by reminding them of one of the key risks that they might encounter. Now, the challenge with these safety moments is that a lot of organisations have started doing them at the start of every meeting. So if you're in 5 meetings a day and it's a policy to have a safety moment at the start of each meeting, you can find yourself getting very over the safety moments pretty quickly and finding it hard to come up with new content. But I mean, the purpose is to keep people safe, so there's definitely value in trying to keep them interesting. So what I've got here is a suggestion, particularly if you're an office worker most of the time. You don't want to be talking about the same office-based risks over and over again. What you might want to start thinking about is how to improve your design methodology and your design thinking so that you're trying to create new designs that mitigate some of these risks for people in the future. So, how do you supercharge your safety moment? So, the first tip I have is to add a personal touch. So instead of just saying something like slips, trips and falls happen, tell about an incident when it happened to you, when it happened to a friend, when you saw it happen to someone unexpectedly. The personal touch really draws people into the narrative and makes them pay attention when they wouldn't otherwise. Know the stakes. Actually talk about the type of injury that could be caused. Sometimes, for example, a slip and a trip is only a small injury and people forget to worry about them. But a slip, if you're also near the edge of something or near a barrier that's not enclosed, could mean that you fall a significantly further difference. So it elevates the consequence of the risk that you're talking about. If you're on an active site, take particular examples and talk about those. If it's more of a theoretical office-based discussion, then it might be worth Googling some incidences that have happened in the past to help illustrate how severely things can go wrong. The other part I wanted to discuss with Get Talking is to actually get other people in the group to propose their own suggestions on how the likelihood or the consequence could be elevated. Different people might be susceptible to different types of things that will elevate the risk or likelihood. So for example, some people feel the heat more than others and get dizzy. Some people get tired faster than other people. Some people might be distracted by other deadlines that are creating anxiety and meaning that they're trying to rush through things when they wouldn't normally. So different people have different pressures on them at the time. Some people are daydreamers and need to remember to always focus on what they're doing. The point of this is to actually get people talking about what the different escalating factors might be. Now, the fourth point is sharing kudos. It's very common for these type of safety moments, lessons learned, any type of activity where you're looking back over past activities to focus on the things that went wrong. And it creates a negative culture if that's all you do. So the purpose of sharing Kudos is to actually recognize when people have done a good job or mitigated a risk or reported a close call that allowed a risk to be removed completely. And then innovation was the fifth one. So I've thrown this innovation one in there, particularly for designers, and it's so that you can try and relate these safety moments back to your own role and the impact that you have on a day-to-day basis. So it's really talking about how, if these risks exist currently, how you might improve a future design to avoid them. So those are my 5 tips for supercharging your safety moment. Comment if you've got any other ideas, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and have a lovely day.